Okay, hello, this is XXXXX Alex Jones, XXXXX, playing the Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego Treasures of Knowledge. I just completed Mission 7, so let's go to Mission 8. We just recovered the last item stolen. Now we gotta...
Time to explore this location.
Right. We gotta get to the gems, the story behind those.
It's wild to think that the United Kingdom once had the largest empire in history.
They have a constitutional monarchy, which includes a parliament and a king and queen.
Right. I've even felt the British influence. You know, the Beatles, Shakespeare.
Huh.
So, Carmen Sandiego was maybe seen around here? That's hard to imagine with all this fog. It's kind of creepy.
I know what you mean, Hawkins. The fact that there have been many strange disappearances of lighthouse keepers through the years doesn't help any.
What do you mean, strange disappearances?
Oh yeah. One of the strangest was at the Flannan Isle Lighthouse, where in 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers disappeared without a trace.
Well, with the hundreds of lighthouses around the coast of the United Kingdom, I'm sure there are plenty of weird stories to go around. Let's just keep our minds on the job and then get out of here.
Right. What's this? Ah!
Surprise! And how are my 2 not-so-secret agents doing? Well, it's been fun so far.
We're doing good, you bitch.
But I'm afraid you really missed the boat back at the Alhambra. The secret was right there. Oh well, gotta run. Catch me if you can.
Bitch.
What? She's gone!
How the hell did she get away?
Should have checked the colors on the shield. Too late.
What?
Oh no, it's gone!
Not if I can help it.
Whoa, that was slick.
Well, she's gone. But good work snagging the key, Hawkins. We may have ended up with just what we needed.
That's me, Agent First Class Shadow Hawkins, always ready. But the link between Carmen Sandiego and the Explorer's treasure, you're the one who...
Agents, this is urgent. I need you to find out what that key is for. Now get to it.
Good.
Carmen Sandiego finds the treasure first.
Sure thing, Chief. Looks like we need to travel to that villa near the Alhambra. Let's go.
Okay. Where's the Alhambra? Oh gosh. Alhambra. Spain. Let's go for it.
Maybe we'll get to see some flamenco dancers. That kind of dancing comes from Seville and Cadiz.
You know I'm a big fan of folk dancing, all types. But I think we better keep a low profile in Spain. You never know who's watching.
You don't like to attract attention?
I'm a secret agent. I'm not supposed to attract attention. The Explorer's Villa again. The chief said she'll notify us here in Spain if any vile activity is detected. We better check this place out real thoroughly while we can.
You're right, Hawkins. I have a feeling this place has more to tell us.
There's that chess game again.
Yeah! Now we're getting somewhere. Look at what's on the underside of the lid. We should check it out carefully.
Here we go!
That's a lot to take in. Are you keeping good notes?
I'm glad one of us is. There are some interesting clues here that I'll note in my journal. They'll be there in case we need them later.
There we go. Okay, now, well, hold on. How did Carmen get away just by that gust of wind? That is weird.
It's the Explorer's coat of arms, the emblem of his family line.
And the symbol again. Look, the wheel. And pictures of all the objects Carmen's stolen.
Right.
And we've recovered.
Those flecks of paint suggest that this used to be colored.
Hawkins, you're actually right. Carmen told us we should have checked the colors.
And I know just the tool for the job. An Acme photon frequency analyzer.
Right.
Let's check with the chief.
I'm on it already, agents. There's an analyzer being field tested in our headquarters south of the border. Go get it. But make sure you aren't spotted by any vile operatives.
That's right.
This is really heating up, and Carmen Sandiego can't be too happy that you trailed her this far. Chief out.
Okay. Let's see.
The Moors built the Alhambra.
I've called ahead to the Acme headquarters in Mexico City. They'll have the equipment you need.
Got it. Roger that.
Did you know that the longest river in Mexico
Spain then
is the
Mexico,
Rio Grande?
wow.
which runs along part of the border between
Lots of
the United
Spanish.
States and Mexico.
Yeah, but don't they call it a different name south of the border?
Uh-huh. They call it the Rio Bravo.
Rio Bravo. Bravo!
The volcano
Bravo!
whose name means smoking mountain.
Didn't anybody ever tell it it's not healthy to smoke?
I think when you're that big, you can pretty much do anything you want.
Would you
That's the way
quit
Carmen
getting that
thinks,
those
too.
looks?
Thinks no one can dampen her
Gosh.
big plans. But we're about to throw a little water on her fire.
Yeah, we better. Okay.
Just some piece of a broken mosaic.
What was?
Just some piece of a broken mosaic.
Take it! It's yours!
Small restaurants like that are called...
Next time you eat an avocado, I've always wanted to have a piñata on. Next time you eat an avocado, think of Mexico. It's an indigenous plant from this area.
Yeah, I thought it was, because that's why they are famous for their guacamole.
Now that is a big bull ring.
There's something here. Look, tile,
Now
and
that-
it disappeared. Something weird's going on here.
Acme's Mexican headquarters. The seasoned agent casually raps out his famous secret knock. I love this part.
How'd you do it? What? We got
For me,
something.
just what I always wanted. An honest-to-goodness photon frequency analyzer. I'm keeping this. Just the thing for analyzing old stuff for paint remnants.
And the perfect gift for the agent who has everything. It actually distinguishes wavelengths reflected off a surface.
That's right. That's how our eyes see color. Cool, huh? Physics 101.
Oh, that sounds good.
Now that is a...
Soccer seems to...
Did you know Mexico is the world's leading supplier?
Small restaurants like that are called fondas. I love the wall...
We're back here, huh?
Nothing up here right now.
What? There's something.
The Aztecs and the Mayans were two of... Just some piece of a broken...
Oh gosh, dang. Stop it. Get off of there. Okay, what do we need?
Hawkins, Jules, good work. Time to head back to the Alhambra.
Okay.
It's hard being a secret agent in Spain.
How so?
You want to fit in, so you try to adopt the local customs, like taking a siesta in the afternoon. It's a great custom, but it's kind of hard to catch international criminals and still take a nap in the middle of the day.
Right.
Hey, maybe we can catch some bullfighting while we're here in Spain.
Well, if we're going to catch anything besides Carmen here, I'd like to catch a bus to Madrid or Barcelona and see the art of Salvador Dali and Picasso. Spanish oranges are famous.
The Moors built the Alhambra.
I wonder if Carmen's key fits the lock.
Yeah, it does.
I wonder if...
Yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Good.
Look at what's on the underside of the lid. We should check it out carefully. Okay, I'll analyze it. It'll only take a second.
Wow. Oh, we got it!
Complete readout. We can tell exactly how this looked when it was painted.
every section was a different color. That has got to be significant somehow.
Right.
It's worth noting in my journal anyway. I wonder if there's anything else in this villa that may help us figure out where to go next.
I'll know.
Chief here. That date that appears on the parchment. Is there a similar date somewhere in France?
What date? Well, we'll go to France
I love
anyways.
France. My family and I used to...
Then why don't you marry
Mountains on the
it?
border of France and Spain. Those were great times.
You really roughed it as a kid, huh? Didn't even get to see Mont Blanc, the highest mountain in the Alps, or fish from a fishing village on Brittany's rocky coast to the north.
Wait, I'm getting a very high reading from my sarcasm detector.
Not from me. Well, chasing Carmen after this lost treasure has sure led us to some beautiful spots. Just
Oh,
look at those
definitely.
ruins down there.
Yep, I love the castles here in France. Chapeau.
Chapeau are hats, you goof. Chateau are castles.
Huh, Maybe that's why that guy I talked to earlier was looking at me strangely. I guess I told him we were looking for some vineyards near a ruined hat.
It's funny.
Another vile message capsule.
I'll call you
and
at the
left out in
usual
plain
place.
sight, too. Strange. And the second largest country, huh? I think I know where we can find that out.
And near where the wolf howls. I know we've seen a wolf somewhere. But where?
Oh no, but what's this?
The date on the bridge matches the one in the explorer's parchment. And look at what was behind it. What do you suppose all these mean? Their shapes look familiar.
The parchment stated
They're all
that
the
we'll need
continents,
them to unlock
dummy.
the secret. You can bet they're not just a random collection of stones. And they do have familiar shapes, don't they?
Yeah, they're the shapes of
What
all
was
the
it that
continents
Richard
of the Earth. Gosh. What do we do with these? Do we do anything?
Check out those castle ruins in France.
Okay.
Okay, we've got the stones.
Oh, okay.
They look like they may fit, but how do we know which order to put them in?
Smallest
Not sure.
to largest,
Maybe
dummy.
there's still another piece of this puzzle that we don't have yet.
What? What's it that you don't have? Dang.
Okay,
Oh, stop.
okay.
Okay!
Did you
Stop!
know that only
The French word chateau.
the Bordeaux region of
The
France is known for
Bordeaux.
its vineyards? Bordeaux grapes produce some of the world's most famous wines.
Check out those castle ruins in France.
Okay,
What? I have checked them out, like, I can't do anything.
Check out those castle.
Is that all you had to say?
okay.
No!
The French word.
Did you know that only about one? Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you?
Did you? Okay.
The French.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Okay.
I'm stuck here.
Okay. Okay. The board.
Check out the.
Second largest land. Well, where would that be? Second largest land. Canada! Okay, second largest
So I
country.
guess
Thank
we're
you.
off to the capital of Canada.
Actually, we're going to Quebec. Ottawa is the capital.
I knew that. Just testing.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
It's easy to understand how Quebec
Oh,
would
it's
have been such a
morning
strategic
now.
place to build a city.
Oh, I know. Right where the St. Lawrence and the St. Charles rivers meet.
Not to mention Cap Diamant, the perfect place for a fort.
Right.
Thick stone.
There's somewhere! Quick! Take it! Take it!
Vial agents must use this
Yes.
area as a drop-off point. And boy, did we find something here. It's some kind of code book on the 7 continents and their
Yeah,
sizes.
that's what I was telling you.
There's a clue about where to use it.
Whoever left this by the phone made a big mistake. They may come looking for it soon. I'm going to make a quick note in my journal, but we better not hang around too long.
Right. Anything else?
Bonjour.
Bonjour!
80%.
No, we don't need to go there. Okay, let's go back to
Have you ever
France.
been to Versailles?
Mais oui. Wasn't that created by King Louis XIV, who decided to move his capital a little ways outside of Paris?
Can you believe the place has 1,300 rooms?
Those royal games of hide and seek must have really been something.
Yeah,
I
probably.
love the smell of the vineyards here. Did you know that the Romans introduced grape growing here centuries ago? There are vineyards all over the regions of Bordeaux, Burgundy, Champagne.
Sorry, no time to stop now. We're on a case, remember?
Yeah.
Oh well, never mind then.